Today on MTG Unpacked, it's time to get stuck into a bunch of Zendikar Rising set boosters and Ikoria for patrons. So let's introduce the patrons today. We have Grandmaster Z, Emma Fablek, Raphael M, and finally Irish Coaster Fan. Okay, so we're going to grab 4 packs here for Grandmaster Z, and then Emma is getting Ikoria, Zendikar Rising, and Raphael and Irish Coaster Fan. Alright, so let's get stuck into it. Thank you for being a patron, Grandmaster Z. Any patrons get the rares, mythics, foils, and anything over $1. And with the set boosters, I'm also chucking in the art cards and those magic mini games. So let's crank this sliding a tad. So this looks like a Plains, I'm going to say, yep. Alright, another Plains, I'll chuck that in too. Hagra Constrictor, Guldra's MacLeod, Creature Crocodile, Scale the Heights, Mind Drain, Glacial Grasp, Vine Gecko, Skyclave Geopede, Showcase, Farsight Adept, Acquisitions Expert, and the rare is Archpriest of Yona. Creature Human Cleric, star 2 for a single white. Its power is equal to the number of creatures in your party at the beginning of combat on your turn. If you have a full party, target creature gets +1/+1 and gains flying until end of turn. And a foil, Nahiri's Binding. There we go, very nice. And the minigame, Booster Sleuth. Alright, on to the next one. So has anyone pulled anything crazy out of the Zendikar Rising set boosters lately? Anything from the list? Seems to be few and far between with those. Okay, I have no idea what that is. That is Windswept Heath. Alright, we get a Swamp, Scorch Rider, Blood Beckoning, Field Research, Into the Royal, Roost of Drakes, Blood Chief's Thirst, Kabira Takedown. On the other side, we got the Kabira Plateau, Adventure Awaits, Ardent Electromancer, and the rare is Aura Skyclave Hierophant, Legendary Creature, Core Cleric, 3/3 for 4, with lifelink. Whenever Aura Skyclave Hierophant or another cleric you control dies, return target cleric card with lesser converted mana cost from your graveyard to the battlefield. I think they did a buy a box promo version of that as well. And very nice showcase foil, Scoot Swarm, or I should say the notorious Scoot Swarm. Creature insect 1/1 for 3, has landfall. Whenever land enters battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 green insect creature token. If you control 6 or more lands, create a token that's a copy of Scoot Swarm instead. That gets pretty crazy pretty fast. What is the list? I hope we find out in this episode, so we can pull something. I think there's about 300 odd cards in the list. So we'll see if we can pull one of those. This guy, I have forgotten who he is. Malakir, Blood Priest, of course. And a Swamp, Ghastly Gloom Hunter, Drainer's Silencer, Highborn Vampire, Namana Skydancer, Paired Tactician, Fireblade Charger, Creature Goblin Warrior, Vastwood Fortification. On the side we've got the Vastwood Thicket, Anti-Cognition, and the rare is Inscription of Ruin. Sorcery for 3, Kicker, 2 and 2 black. Choose 1 if the spell was kicked. Choose any number instead. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Return target creature card with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, or destroy target creature with converted mana cost 3 or less. We also get Roiling Vortex, enchantment for 2. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, Roiling Vortex deals 1 damage to them whenever a player casts a spell. If no mana was spent to cast that spell, Roiling Vortex deals 5 damage to that player. And for a red, your opponents can't gain life this turn. And we also get a foil Canyon Jerboa. Good to see that little bloke. And welcome to the arena. One more here for Grandmaster Z. Looking for some spice today. Okay, so this, I think that's the way it goes. I have forgotten that one as well. Thwart the Grave. Okay, we got Forest Kazandu Stomper. Smite the Monstrous Canopy Baloth. Strength of Solidarity, Relic Axe, Kargan War Leader, Balaged Recovery. I think this is one of the few uncommons over $1. On the other side, Balaged Sentry. I'll throw that one in. Chilling Trap, Seagate Colossus, and the rare is Grakmor, Skyclave Ravager, legendary creature, Hydra Horror, 0/0 for 3. So he enters battlefield with 3+1/+1 counters on it. Whenever another creature you control dies, if it had a +1/+1 counter on it, put a +1/+1 counter on Grakmor. And when Grakmor dies, create an XX black and green Hydra creature token where X is the number of +1/+1 counters on Grakmor. Also get a foil pressure point. And yes, something from the list. What is it? Troken Highguard. I don't believe I've ever seen this card. Creature Knight, 3/3 for 4. Battle tempers soldiers as fire tempers steel. Alright. So a huge pile of cards there for Grandmaster Z. Enjoy. Scoop them up. Okay, next up, Raphael M. Thank you for being a patron. So see if we can get something even better. There's Grakmor again. Get him in focus. Check him out on the art card. Very nice. A mountain. Reclaim the Wastes. This is Zendikar. Turn Timber Ascetic. Miraza Rootgrazer. Brushfire Elemental. Ruin Crab. Alright, there's another good uncommon. Chuck that in. Akoum Warrior. On the other side, we've got an Akoum Teeth. Mind Drain, Bubble Snare, and rare is Ikoria Fearless Voyager, legendary creature, core warrior, 3/3 for 3. Whenever you attack a player with one or more equipped creatures, draw a card for a white. You may unattach an equipment from a creature you control. If you do, tap that creature and it gains indestructible until end of turn. That's fun. A foil Ruin Crab. Alright, 2 in 1 pack. And there's more to every story apparently. Enjoy the pulls there, Raphael. And next up we have Irish Coaster Fan. Thank you for being a patron. Let's hope for, yes, there we go, signed art card. Fantastic signature in the corner. So what is this one? Amara Mystic by Brian Solar. Congratulations, Irish Coaster Fan. We get a Forest Grotag Bugcatcher Creature, Goblin Warrior, Tajuru Snarecaster, Expedition Skulker, Tajuru Blightblade, Deadly Alliance, Kitesail Cleric. Thought there was 2 cards there. Okay, that one seemed thicker than usual. Makindi Stampede, Makindi Maces, Malakir Blood Priest, Core Blade Master, and a Felidar Retreat Showcase Enchantment for 4. Has landfall. Whenever land enters battlefield under your control, choose one. Create a 2/2 white cat beast creature token, or put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Those creatures gain vigilance until end of turn. And a foil showcase, Skyclave Squid. Will we get anything from the list? Yes! Saber Ants, creature insect 2/3 for 4 from Macadian Masks. Whenever Saber Ants is dealt damage, you may put that many 1/1 green insect creature tokens into play. Okay. So we're doing well with the list today. 2 packets with cards from that. Alright. Next up we have Emma Fablek. Thank you for being a patron. A brand new patron this month. And apparently I've forgotten how to open packs. That one's sort of disintegrating. Alright, so what will we get for Emma this month? What is that? Some sort of merfolk. It is Amara Wizard, and this, yes, this is a foil island. Pretty spicy. Alright, scoop that up there. Spare Supplies, Skyclave Plunder, Concerted Defense, Spoils of Adventure, Journey to Oblivion, Allied Assault, Malakir Rebirth. The other side, we've got the Malakir Maya Disenchant. And rare is Linvala Shield of Seagate, legendary creature, Angel Wizard, 3/3 for 3 with flying at the beginning of combat on your turn. If you have a full party, choose target non-land permanent and opponent controls. Till your next turn, it can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. If you sacrifice Linvala, choose hexproof or indestructible creature you control, gain that ability until end of turn. And a mythic Leyline Tyrant. Alright, creature, dragon, 4/4 for 4 with flying. You don't lose unspent red mana as steps and phases end, and when Leyline Tyrant dies, you may pay any amount of red mana. When you do it, deals that much damage to any target. And a foil Kabira Outrider. And get to know your boosters. Alright. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for more Magic the Gathering unboxings, and be sure to tap the notification bell to be notified as soon as new videos are released. Final pack magic here, we have Ikoria with Blade Banish. Keep Safe, Sudden Spinnerets, Dead Weight, Pacifism, Blister Spit Gremlin Facet Reader, Night Squad Commando, Flycatcher Girafid, and Uncommon's Exuberant Wolf Bear, Easy Prey. I like this one. You've got the 3 tiers of creatures here, ready to snack on each other. Grim Dancer, and the rare is Crystalline Giant. Artifact creature, Giant, 3/3/3. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose a kind of counter at random that Crystalline Giant doesn't have on it. From among flying, First Strike, Death Touch, Hexproof, Lifelink, Menace, Reach, Trample, Vigilance, and +1/+1. Put a counter of that kind on Crystalline Giant. And a foil Blazing Volley with a Windscarred Crag and Human Soldier. So that wraps it up for another video. Scoop them up here for Emma. Pop those in there. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.